Hey man,
Yeah.
what about sex and marriage? Let's go ahead and put it out there. It's a hot topic. A lot of people don't want to talk about it. Is sex a responsibility in marriage? How you feel?
Responsibility is a heavy word. I mean, we have responsibilities, financial responsibilities. We have to pay these bills.
Got it.
So responsibilities makes it sound like a chore to me, and there is nothing sexy about chores or responsibilities in my mind.
I'm saying you gotta be we're responsible with finances,
Mhm.
or we won't be able to continue to live the way we do. Right?
True,
So
true.
I mean, it's what's the difference then? Why I mean, finances, financial responsibility make the marriage continue to be smooth.
Right.
When we everybody handle their responsibility, the marriage continues to go on. Why not? Why is that a strong why is that word so strong? Why isn't sex a responsibility? I mean,
I think because sex is a joy, it's a privilege, it's a pleasure. I don't see it as a responsibility. You could categorize it as a responsibility, meaning you're responsible for providing for your partner's physical needs in the relationship.
Right.
You know, so you could categorize it that way. I just think responsibility is a non-sexy word. And I think when you talk about sex, you got to keep it sexy.
I'm just speaking for myself and the fellas, some of the fellas, you know what I'm saying? However it's categorized, it's a necessity.
Okay, necessity and responsibility are two different things. Okay. So the question is sex a necessity in marriage? Because they have sexless marriages where they don't have sex. So is it a necessity in order for marriage to be successful?
I believe so. What about you?
Okay. Well, I think intimacy, period, is a necessity for marriage. So intimacy can be non-sexual intimacy and it can be sexual intimacy.
Okay.
So I think you have to have intimacy in a marriage. I don't necessarily think it has to be sexual. I think you have to have intimacy.
Okay.
Because I think, people can be satisfied with that, because there's going to come a day and a time when you're going to be old and you and I going to be we're going to be in rocking chairs.
That time is not now.
No.
We're not going to make it to that day and time if you know what I'm talking about. If it ain't nothing happening now.
Yeah. That's true. But I think you got to prepare for that. You got to make sure you have a solid intimacy level in your relationship and solid sex in your relationship. So you have to make sure you have all bases covered just in case it comes to an end.
Oh, that's good. Y'all tell us y'all opinion. Like, subscribe, and share. Good night.